And this is like the worst time to ride too, around 3 o'clock. All the kids get out of school. Oh, this thing rips, boy. That's it. That is pegged out at 8,000 RPM. Oh my God, but does it get up there fast. This thing is going to be a lot of fun. And that's another thing, it just soaks up any kind of imperfections in the road. So let's see if the Easy Pass works. Yep, it does work. And it is fast as hell, and I'm telling you, ECU isn't even unlocked. The beast has not even been unleashed yet. It is so ridiculously nimble. Insanely nimble. Feels like a dirt bike with 205 horsepower. That's exactly what it feels like. Insane. Friggin' thing howls, man. As soon as you crack the throttle, it's like this insane induction noise coming from this area. You know what else it is about this bike? It's like you're sitting higher because the bike is kind of tall, you know? So it's like a pretty cool feeling. I don't know why this glove, it feels tight today. I'm gonna have to throw them in the bin. Feel my thumb actually almost like falling asleep. This thing is so, oh my God, nimble, guys. I'm telling you, like at the slower stuff, it's just so impressive. Like I said, with the bigger bars, you just like manhandle the bike, you know? Alright, so I have, let me see, I got 98 miles on the bike. I need another 502 miles to get the first service done. We're going to do a little more miles today and get used to the bike, familiarize myself with the bike a little more. But this bike is absolutely amazing. So we got one last day today, which is going to be a nice 65-degree day. And then the next like week or two, it's going to be cold. So my plans are for tomorrow morning to start taking apart the bike, because I got the radiator and oil cooler guards coming in. So I'm going to start taking apart the bike. I'm going to throw on the Akrapovic header, and then we're going to throw on the oil cooler and radiator guards, and then we're going to put the bike back together. So this way that is done. Next week, Friday, I already have an appointment scheduled for the first service, and also to get the ECU unlocked. So I'm really looking forward to it. Man, this thing is so fast. Wow. But that dreaded ECU lock, holy cow. It's just so nimble. It's like, you will never believe it unless you've ridden one. It's just incredibly nimble. The handling, the suspension, it's amazing. This bike is phenomenal. All right, I'm gonna get gas now. I got it. Yep, thanks. I'll fill up now. 114 miles left, that's what it says, remainder. All right, that's full. Let's see how much we get now. I'm gonna go over here in the sun. Now it's reading 171 mile range. That's crazy. So that's like 50 more miles than the S1K did. Nuts. See, I like this because I could type in, I'm using Waze from my phone on the Chiggy AI05, and I could just tap something in, new drive, right? Or let me see, I think I could go recenter, back. Yeah, I could also change it on here. And then I could also change, let me see, I could also put in a navigation like avoid freeways, stuff like that, you know, avoid toll roads. And then when I get out of there, it's gonna reboot, you see. So this way we could, we'll just do twisty roads. I'll put as many miles. Let's see if I could get 171 miles today. Yeah, there we go. So I'll try to get like 171 miles at least. So then we'll only need like, how much more? We'll only need like 300 and change. And that won't be a lot to put on next week. Or maybe I'll put on, you know, I'll put on a little bit over the weekend. A little bit here, a little bit there, just to get the miles in, you know. Bumpy road, but honestly you really don't feel it. A lot of gravel, a lot of loose gravel on this road. You don't feel it because of the, look at this. Yeah, you don't feel it too much because of that long suspension travel, you know. There's some bikes on the roads today. Yeah, I'm really curious how many miles I'm going to get on a full tank. Nice. Oh, nice. GT3 RS, I guess. The bike pulls really hard, but it's like the S1K, but different because you're in a totally different, like, seating position, right? So it's like kind of weird at first. So any of you guys need exhaust, Akrapovich, parts, anything for your motorcycles, heated gear, heated jacket, heated gloves, Alpine Stars R10 helmet, Alpine Stars leather jackets, tracksuits, whatever you need, head on over to www.motorcycledepot.com and use code CycleFanatics10. I'll leave you guys a link down below in the video description. Get yourself 10% off your entire order. Still some snow left over, geez. Yeah, I love this helmet, guys. It's the Alpine Stars R10. So we have these online. Got the Alpine Stars boots. I got the Alpine Stars leather jacket at home. So like I said, just use the code below, CycleFanatics10, and get yourself a discount. This thing is absolutely awesome. I am loving this bike. Absolutely loving it. I just can't wait to throw the header on, throw the oil cooler and radiator guard on. I don't think anybody, I've been looking, I don't think anybody makes the tail tidy yet for the new M1000XR, but I'm still looking into that. And maybe a little bit taller of a windshield. So yeah, that's what's going on next. Oh, what a beautiful day. Man, it said 171 miles when I was at the gas station. Only went down 6 miles. Jeez. I'm really curious what this bike is going to get as far as mileage off of a tank. But we'll put on, it's still early, only 12 p.m. I got until about 4 p.m. to ride today, so I should be able to easily put on 150 more miles today. Gotta enjoy the weather, you know what I mean? Then we'll get this ECU unlocked, get the BT Moto tune done. Can't beat it. You got, look at all these lakes, got the lake views, twisty roads, picturesque, perfection. 58 degrees out, perfect for riding. Oh my God, can't beat it. Hey, got some more motorcycles out today. A lot of bikes out today. I like to you know, adventure out, try new roads. This way next time, you know, like that's why like I have already like a built up series, like a built up network of roads that I go on in my area. You know, I got a couple different loops that I do, you know, whether it's an hour or 2 or 3, all different types of loops. But there's just so many roads obviously that you know, I haven't been on, so I like to just venture out and just take the GPS home with whatever way it takes me, as long as it's not on a highway. Beautiful day, warmed up, 61 degrees. Don't get me wrong, you know, it's still March. You still got that, like, even though it's 61 degrees, you still have that like cold, frigid, like, I don't know, feeling to the air, you know what I mean? But it's still beautiful. Sunny skies, it's perfect perfect weather to ride in, my opinion. Ah, this thing, dude. Man, I cannot wait to get this header installed. I'm gonna start first thing in the morning. I should be able to do it in one day, so shouldn't be a problem. Oh, this thing is fun. Love the S1K, but let me tell you, this thing's on another level, man. Yeah, this Chiggy display is fantastic. Really great to have the navigation up high like that instead of looking down. But I did see a mount for my phone with the quad lock that actually gets bolted right onto the clamp, right in the center. So I'm gonna get that, so this way I could charge my phone. I think I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee and give you guys a little walk around of the bike. I think I also want to. I'm probably gonna go to a parking lot and see how this thing does, like slow speed maneuvering and stuff like that. Big excavator coming off of the truck. Oh, I gotta be in the sun right here. We're gonna park right here. Man, this thing is amazing. All right, 164 miles. Not too bad. I'll give you a prime example of what I meant when I said in my last video, like, this is another reason why I wanted to get this bike, because it's unique. The S1000XR, they sell a lot of them. Everybody has one, and I've had two S1000RRs, and nobody really ever stopped, you know, and said, oh, what is that? Or, oh, that's really nice, or whatever, because they see a lot of them. I just had a guy pull up and said, oh man, what is that bike? I've never seen that before. And we just literally had like a 20-minute conversation. So it's just so comfortable, so nimble, man. It's just a perfect package of speed, power, handling, comfort. Right now, the only thing this thing needs is the header put on, the exhaust, and that's it. Yeah, so I'm scheduled for the first service and the ECU unlock, I should say, next week Friday. So I'll definitely get the 600 miles in, even though the weather is not looking too good. But if I go out between today and next Friday, just even every day, and do like whatever, you know, 40 miles, I'll get it. Oh damn, this parking lot was empty, now it's full. Let's see what they're doing with it. Is that going to be a new car dealership or something? Oh, Audi, wow. Holy cow. This used to be a Sports Authority, but Sports Authority banged up. Huh. So now they got all The Audi dealership is parking their cars here now. Interesting. Even in the back. Take a picture over here. This looks pretty cool. Get a couple photos for Instagram, little video for Instagram, make a nice little reel. Nice spot right here. Yeah, so, you know, I'm just super happy with the decision that I made. The stance of this bike, the looks of this bike, you got the power, same as the S1000XR. I just love it. The comfort, the handling, the maneuverability, it's just absolutely sick. It's a weapon. Oh man, this thing's gonna rumble with the header. Can't wait. Yeah, it's good. It's very good to also do slow speed maneuvering, guys. You should look at my boy Rob's channel, Be the Boss of Your Motorcycle. So right now I'm only using back brake and just going slow. Slow speed maneuvering is very important, but definitely check out his channel, Be the Boss of Your Motorcycle, because anybody could ride a bike fast. The bike will ride itself fast, but if you want to learn how to do slow speed maneuvering and be efficient, you know, like making a U-turn in 18-foot radius, definitely check out his channel. These bikes don't have the that was almost 18. Let me see. Between two cars, we'll try. Yeah, pretty much. Yep, it did it. 18. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people they don't know how to make a U-turn, you know? And what they do is they just, you know, go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Yeah. It does it between two parking spots. I don't know exactly how many feet that is, but that's pretty tight without touching the ground. No front brake, just rear brake, you know? Especially if you're on like a 2-lane road and you want to make a U-turn, you know? If it's like a busy road, it's dangerous, you know, to kind of turn. A lot of people, they don't know how to slow speed maneuver a motorcycle, and then they basically like turn in, and then they got to back up, turn, and back up, and you know, like I always say, like the Austin Powers segment in the movie, you know, where he's in that cart and he's just going back and forth. So I'm gonna be doing more practicing too. I gotta get used to this bike as well, but definitely check out his channel, Be the Boss of Your Motorcycle. I'm gonna try to do it this way now. So you're applying brake and you're loading up the engine with the throttle and the clutch. Yeah, so like, you know, the slow speed stuff is just as important as the fast stuff. But this bike is just so comfy to ride. We're gonna get on out of here. It's just such a crazy feeling. You crack the throttle and you start feeling good. The bike starts pulling the crap out of you, and then at 8,000 it just quits. This is a bike, honestly, that you just don't want the day to end. You just want to keep riding and riding and riding. This is that bike.